What's going on, everyone? It's time for another natural disaster thriller film review. Today we're going to talk about the film Outbreak. It was released by Warner Brothers sometime in 1995 or 6. And it stars Dustin Hoffman, Rene Russo, and Morgan Freeman, plus a whole pile of others. It was written by Lawrence Stewart and Robert Roy Peel. Produced by Arnold Kelpson and produced and directed by Wolfgang Peterson, who did films like In the Line of Fire, The Never-Ending Story, Das Boot, and The Perfect Storm, which I have a review for as well on here as well. This film had a budget of $50 million. So this is a story of a virus outbreak carried over to the US by a monkey who bites a lab employee who ends up passing it, and it depicts how fast a virus can spread. And amongst this small town where all this is happening, the military decides to close it off. And so one of the heads of the CDC and her estranged husband, ex-husband, who's head of science and stuff in the military, gets involved, and they go to the town and start investigating why this is happening and what it is. So, and then once they uncover it, they uncover a darker truth that the military wants to keep secret, and it's up to them to fight back. So this movie is scary, somewhat even more scarier realistically than when it was released, because this is pretty close to what the coronavirus ended up being. This and Contagion are basically the movies that people watched when the virus broke out, and you can see somewhat of how the same responses. So it's scary, real. The realism in this took a whole new meaning, especially in the first half in this. And overall I thought the effects and makeup effects and everything looked pretty good, and the acting's really good, the cinematography's really good, even the lighting and everything was perfect in this. The only big complaint I have with this is that the second half, when it goes into the more military trying to cover things up angle, is pretty Hollywood. It definitely has that almost Mission Impossible sort of style ending to it, where I thought if they kept it grounded and more with the tension and everything that's going on with this virus and stuff, and try to keep it, maybe even have it spread a little more, it would have been even better. But no, they had to go to the big defy orders, shoot down a helicopter Hollywood style ending. But still, I still thought this film was really well done. The characters and stuff are pretty well thought out as well. There's a lot of side characters, but you do get to see enough of them and be with them enough to get why their character's there. There's no random character that doesn't need to be there, that's just there. There's no real big padding in this film. Everything's done for a purpose, and it does it pretty well. So overall, I really enjoyed Outbreak. I've loved it since I was a kid, and it's just scary how real it got in the past couple of years. But still, this is a really good movie, and people should check it out. I'm only giving this one a 4 out of 5, only because of the Hollywood ending and the way the characters are. It's very Hollywood, especially near the end, which I think kind of downgrades it a bit. But other than that, this film is really good, so you should definitely check it out. I'm not sure where it's streaming or anything like that, so I'll just link the trailer down below so you can see what I'm talking about down there. I'll also link down below is my Instagram, where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I just put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we can find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together, and also so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because I'm going to watch more of a horror slasher in the next review, Demented from 1980. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those viral outbreaks, because they seem to be never ending nowadays. Keep safe until the next one. Cheers.